YouTube. I want to talk a little bit about my favorite Mtech. It would be the Mtech Raptor. This knife is huge. This will be the knife that in the Mtech circles will be a collector's item in years to come. I do not know how they got away with selling it as cheap as they did for what you get. To start with, it's CNC machine. It's about a little shy of 13 inches to the handle, from tip to the handle. This is a huge knife, a monster of a knife. You get a real leather sheath with it, which is a pretty nice sheath for you know what you're getting a Chinese made knife, you know, and the leather is of a lower quality, but it is a leather sheath. It's not a really crappy sewn nylon sheath, but I would have really liked for it to be double stitched, but it's not. But hey, you know, if I was smart, I would have a custom sheath made for this. It comes with a beautiful gray and black linen micarta handle with red scales. Now, this is some of the prettiest micarta I have ever seen on a production knife. Has a lanyard hole. Let's see. It has a snap enclosure. And let's pull this beast out and see what she's like. This is what's stamped on the blade. It's Raptor Tactical Survivor 6mm 440C CNC machine. Survival is the only thing that matters. Mtech Extreme. This is a military model. It's the model MX8070. And look at the finish on this beautiful knife. Now, it's not gonna come this beautiful. You're gonna have to work at it a little bit with a little elbow grease, and you'll be in good shape. Its overall fit and finish, it rivals some of the high-end blades. Now, it says 6mm thick. I put a micrometer on mine. Mine is exactly 7mm thick. I've got a couple of friends that have them. Theirs are a little shy of 7, and then I got one guy who's a little over 7. So they must do them in batches of, you know, 100 at a time maybe, and have to set the machine back up to do it again. So I'm sure there's some variances somewhere. It's a really nice, made for a lifetime knife. It truly is. A real generous finger choil. It's actually real smooth. It's a super cool knife. It's very, very tactical looking. 4 Allen screws hold the handle on, and those red liners just make it pop. They really do. I love the feel of it. It's got a lot of girth. I love a heavy knife. The Mtech Raptor. And they just don't get prettier than this. This is a big camp survival knife. This will take care of all the Sasquatches in your life, all the out-of-hand protesters in your life. The thing here is made to keep the person carrying it alive, and it would be a awesome survival tool. I mean, brother, you could build a cabin with this thing. It's just a really nice knife. It really is. It's gonna be a collector's item, I can promise you that, for the fact that it's CNC machined. I don't see them on the market anymore. I'm not saying you can't find them on the market, I just haven't seen them lately. I don't think Amazon has them anymore. It has a cool name. It's a really thick piece of stock. I know it's 440C, and that's on the lower end of the steel scale there. But brother, if you can make 440 pop like this, I don't see a thing in the world wrong with it. So trust me, if you get the opportunity to own this knife, you got some spare change to spend, you probably want to get it. I mean, if all, it's an awesome conversation piece. And look at that finish. And this thing will get scary sharp. I sharpen mine with a rod, and man, I can shave the hair off a hog with this. It's really sharp. Has a false edge, about 6 inches long on the top. It'd take you a good while though to get it down to hair cutting, but I wouldn't do that to the blade. I mean, if you ain't got enough cutting surface with 13 inches of blade, then something's the matter with you. The handle just feels awesome. It feels awesome holding it standard. It feels awesome holding it choked. It feels awesome any way you grab it. This is a serious knife. It's for serious collectors. And I would be willing to say this thing will compare with any machete on the market right now. It really would. I mean, this thing is awesome. Now my buddy has one and he uses and abuses. And trust me, brother, he can smack a log with this thing 10 or 15 times and it's coming down. His edge has held up, no roll marks. It's just a beautiful knife, and I wanted to show it. I know it's been shown 1,000 times, but I wanted to show mine. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you're able to run across one. I hope in your lifetime you at least get to hold one, because you'll be proud you did. And it's the Mtech Extreme Raptor, model number 8070, MX8070, military model. And it's an awesome blade, guys. I appreciate you watching. I appreciate you commenting. If you got any more comments, let me know. Mtech made a model called the Nighthawk several years ago. I am on the hunt for this blade. It looks just like the Charade Little Ricky, and if any of you guys know where I can acquire one, it would be awesome if you could turn me on to that. I really appreciate everybody watching. I appreciate all my subscribers. I really appreciate Cowboy C. Bob. He is an awesome guy and an awesome knife reviewer. Guys, y'all just keep the comments coming, and if I can do anything to help you, you just let me know. And I appreciate it. And this is Donovan from Mississippi, and I'll talk to you guys later. Y'all stay safe and happy hunting.